Welcome to the park, everybody. And this is part 2 of urban ecology. An urban park is probably one of the most fitting places one can go to explore urban ecology. Urban ecology being how living organisms relate to each other and the environment around them in the context of being in a city. Parks are often a good place where birds and other animals gather.
Oh, look, it's Sandy. It's Sandy.
As you can see, that squirrel was right next to an oak tree. There it is, there's the oak tree, and there's the squirrel. Likely looking around for acorns. We're in this downtown park, and the squirrel's just going around like, this is a woodlands area. Like, this is the forest. It's not a forest, but this is one of the things about urban ecology. You have this animal right here. You have this furry animal, this furry woodland animal, just going about like it's in the woodlands. We got company. We got another squirrel. There are more squirrels in the vicinity. In the middle of this urban park, these squirrels are right at home. They're right at home, just running around like they're in the woodlands, like they're in the forest. Trees are a good gathering place for birds. These trees were planted by human beings, and they make a good place for this bird to perch, this American robin, Turdus migratorius. And there it is. Ooh, there's some more of that Turdus migratorius, that American robin, and it's blended in. Oh, there's more. This used to be a canal. It used to be a canal, and now it's part of a park. And human beings have related to the environment around them in the past by manipulating a waterway. Actually, by creating an artificial waterway. A canal was actually constructed out of this natural spring. A natural spring was found here, and they found out that you could actually build an artificial waterway out of it, and a canal was built. The canal was constructed, and boats could be sent all the way down to the Tennessee River from here. Today, the only things going up and down the water are the fish and the ducks. Humans have repurposed this now defunct canal and have put koi in it. They put koi in it, and these are used mainly for decorative purposes. What they've done is they've, put some seaweed in the water, put fish in the water, make it pretty, put fish in the water. Now, you got to be careful with this, because koi are actually just a type of carp that have been bred for decorative purposes, and you don't want to let this into like rivers. That's why this stuff is limited to ponds. You don't want to put this in the rivers because, invasive species. You have this urban area, you have this water. It was once used for industrial purposes. This former canal, it was used to transport boats up and down. Now, It's a place for the fish, for the ducks. Oh, by the way, trees are not the only place where you will find birds around this park. You got this mallard here. It's a waterfowl, and it's taken quite well to this water. It's just... You got another example of urban ecology. You have a waterfowl in this body of water, artificially constructed by humans, now used by the ducks, by the mallards. One thing to understand about parks: this is actually a very good place to look at urban ecology, because you have an example of, you have this little slice of nature just being, how would I put it, shoehorned into an urban area. You've got this little slice of nature in a relatively densely populated area. You've got trees here. You've got green space. You've got places where a lot of animals will come and gather. You've got the water. What was originally an artificial waterway, actually it is an artificial waterway, which has now been claimed by the fish and the ducks. You can see how living things have adapted to the environment around them. You can see how living things relate to each other and the environment around them in the context of a city. If you like this video, be sure to check out other videos on this channel, and as always, be sure to leave a comment, like, and subscribe.